Hello, hello.
Hello,
I'm Myrto,
I'm Spyros.
and today we are playing Roll for More Rum by Florian Fiedler, who is revisiting the old Roll for Rum. And this game is currently on Gamefound. It's gonna launch soon, so if you want to learn more details or get updates and news, go follow him there. Follow the project. And today we're playing a two-player game. And we'll go through the rules as usual, but keep in mind that we have access to a very early version of the rulebook, so minor details may change over time and we may make slight mistakes, but you'll definitely get an idea of how the game plays, and overall we should be 90% correct on the way we play anyway. We have the two game sheets here. I have done this situation here with pencil because it wouldn't show on camera, so that's the only thing that I have changed. Everything else you see here is printed based on the game's graphics. And in Roll for More Rum, we are pirate captains, one captain each, as you can see there. These are our captain cards. There are two more for the game, which are outside of the game now because we've chosen our captains for this specific game. I think it's random in the actual setup. So we have those. We have a map of the seas over here. We have the actions up there, which I will explain how they work. And then we have loot, coins, fish, and of course rum, which is going to give us the victory. Rum points are what counts at the end of the game to declare a winner. During the game, we sail the seas, find treasure, find some dangers as well, and we are trying to visit the ports to push the game towards the end and gain rum points. Each time we visit a port, we mark it down here. The first person who visits 4 ports reveals the specific location of the final treasure that we are all looking for. And then if you visit the 5th port and then go to the treasure, you gain extra points and the game ends. At that point, whoever has the most rum points, based on attacking the Kraken, collecting treasure, not getting into treacherous waters, visiting ports, and gaining rum points throughout the game, wins. During the game, we have an active player. I will be the active player for the first round, who rolls 3 dice. The values are the same for all players, so based on the 3 values that the active player rolls, we assign the 3 dice to the 3 locations up there. The first is fate, and based on the value of the die you have assigned there, you gain benefits or drawbacks, penalties. And then the second die is the sail, which determines the speed of your boat for the current round. So you move around the map based on the speed, the value of the sail die. And then torrent is this here in the middle that starts pretty much at the middle of the map, I guess, at the center. Yeah, and it expands throughout the game, creating extra danger in the middle of the map. So you'll see that we'll mark off these hexagon spaces here based on the value of the die we have placed on torrent. And as this expands, if we sail through that with our boat takes damage. And if you take a lot of damage, you lose the game. And in the meantime, if you get enough damage, your speed gets reduced, but you can repair the boat when you go to a port. We'll see all of those in details. So based on these 3 dice, we all take our actions, and then the next player becomes the active player, and we do it all over again until the game's end is triggered. Apart from that, we have here our fortune cards. These are 3 cards that have been randomly chosen from a deck of 9 that give us access to extra actions throughout the game. Each player can use each card once during the game. That's why we have our tokens here. So if we use one of those actions, we mark the card because we cannot use it again in the same game. Other players still can. And then we have some quests up there. They are the glory cards.
Yes.
And whoever completes the quest first gains rewards based on those. So they are public common quests. And these can only be fulfilled by one player, so it's first come, first serve. Last, we have some crew members here that we can recruit during a visit to the port. We'll see how that works. And I think with that we have covered the basics. You'll see everything else in action, so we should be ready to play.
Yes, we need to add the
starting resources, yes. So based on our captains, we get some starting resources. I get 2 coins And that's where we mark the coins, and we can start circling and using coins from wherever we wish. When we circle, gain the coins of this and this row, we gain the rewards on the side, and when we spend the coins on columns, we gain the rewards at the bottom. It's the same way for fish. So based on that, we can start marking coins. You also gain, you gain only one to begin with.
Yes, only one coin.
Okay, so let's start circling things.
I have one reroll.
Okay, the rerolls are personal, so you spend a reroll resource to reroll one of the 3 dice, and that's only available to you, the rerolled value, so you have different dice for a round. And then you also gain one crew member, which is here. Crew members help you defeat the Kraken, but when you visit ports or when you gain, when you assign a 3 or a 4 here, you have to feed your crew, so you have to make sure that you have enough fish for your crew, or they will leave you. And then finally, did you mark the fish?
Yes, I have one fish here.
And finally, each captain has a special ability, and you mark here the type of the captain you are playing. And we will explain how each captain works as the game progresses.
Yes.
Now, we have the 3 dice, which I will roll. Spyros will mirror the values on his dice so that we can assign them to the actions. That's for your benefit to see exactly what each one of us does on our player sheet. So I roll the dice. It's a 1 and 5 and a 6, so Spyros does the same. And then we choose which die we want to assign where. And we both begin from this space down here, which is the starting point for this map. Based on that, we can sail the waters. I will do... This is done simultaneously so that you don't know what the other player decides to do. And as soon as everyone has assigned their dice, we go ahead and resolve them, starting with the first player and going clockwise. So the active player, not the first player. So that's me with a 6 here. For every coin that I have, I lose 1 point, 1 rum point, but I don't have rum points now, so I don't lose anything. Then I will sail with a value of, with a die of value 5, and based on that, I will, during our sail action, our movement, we can turn the boat 60 degrees once. That's the default. There are ways to gain more opportunities to turn the boat even more, but the basic rule, yes, is turn once by 60 degrees at any time during your route. And based on that, I don't want to turn basically now, so I will just spend the 5 speed to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight down here. So we mark our boat's route with a line, and then we circle the bonuses we get. So I get 1 fish and mark them on the corresponding space on the resources here, and then I also get 2 rum points, which I mark down here, and they will give me points at the end of the game. Finally, based on that die, that's the value of the die plus 1 expands the torrent. So we start from the center and then we go to this point. So these spaces here, I mark 2 spaces following the spiral. These spaces here, if my boat sails through them, it gets 1 damage for each such space it passes through. And that's my turn done, so now it's your turn.
Okay, I have added the 5 here, so if I get any fish from the sea, I get +1. And with the 6, I will move north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm getting to a port instantly.
Oh, straight through.
Yes.
Nice.
First, I'm taking 1 damage here.
Not damage, but these are dangerous waters.
Yes.
And each time you pass through a skull here, you go here and mark the first space. At the end of the game, based on how many of those you've marked, you may gain points or lose points if you pass through too many of those.
Yes.
So,
but I will use that action here once, and I spent my coin, so I don't get that space here, that damage here.
That's a special action, as I said at the beginning. And now Spyros cannot perform it again. That's why it's marked.
Yes. Then I get 1 coin. one fish.
Two.
So 2 fish.
Because it was a 5 on the fate die.
Yes. And with a 6, I have landed in a port. And now there are many options here.
First, you take the points.
First, I take the points. I mark this 7 that I get the points.
Each port has a specific number of points, and the first player to arrive at that port gets the first number. So now I mark this off on my sheet, and any other player would do the same, because if I ever visit this port, I will only get the 4 points, not the 7 anymore. And
the same player can go to the same port again, but the player won't get the points.
Yes.
Just doing it's allowed to do the actions of the port.
Yes.
Then I mark the 7 points here. And I have the option with this cross here to buy a crew member of this special crew.
You recruit them.
Recruit them, yes.
You don't buy crew.
True. Sorry. But this one needs 3 coins and I have only 1, so I can do that action.
By the way, this is a deck of 4 crew members. 3 are face down and the top one is face up, which is now the only crew available for hire. But you cannot hire the rest until this one has been hired.
In the ports, we need to feed the crew, but I don't have any, so I don't have to feed anyone. And I have 1 coin, so I can get 2 fish or 1 crew. Or with the 3 coins, I can repair my ship or buy a cannon that is usually for some other crew member. So I will spend 1 coin and buy 1 crew member. Hire, sorry.
These are basic crew members which are used to fight the Kraken. These are advanced, so to speak, crew members which give special abilities.
And that is the sail action. And then I will do the torrent, same as Myrto, with 1 + 1, 2, starting here, 1, 2.
Nice. And now Spyros is the active player. He rolls the dice. I just mirror his rolls, and then he resolves his actions first. This is important because, as you saw, it's first come, first serve when it comes to ports and quests sometimes. So the active player has an advantage on that, but it keeps going back and forth or around the table if there are more than 2 players. So, what is it?
6 and 6.
Okay. You have a reroll. You destroyed us.
Yes. Let's see. Because I can turn anywhere now because I have landed in a port.
Yes, the 60-degree rule applies to normal sail actions, but when you start from a port or some other locations which we will see in at some point, you have the freedom to turn wherever you like. I'm ready, whenever you are.
Yeah, I need some time.
Yeah.
I think I will spend my reroll and reroll 1 6.
Okay.
To a 2. Nice.
Much better.
Yes. Six, 2, and 1.
Okay. So you go ahead and start resolving.
Yes, with a 6 I need to lose points for every coin I have, so nothing. With a 2 I think I will sail that way with 1, 2 and stop here.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing to collect. And with a 1 again.
The torrent advances.
And that's it, my turn.
Which obviously is best to advance the torrent as slow as possible instead of placing a 6 here, but if I were to place a 6 here, I would lose points and I didn't want that to happen. With a 1, nothing happens with the fate die. With a value of 6, I'll sail towards the port, but as soon as you reach a port, you stop sailing, you don't take any damage or anything, but the rest of the sail points movement is lost. So I'll turn right here and visit this port. So now I circle the port, I get the 7 points and you mark off the 7 points. And I do pretty much the same. I have, first of all, to feed the crew that I have, which is 1, so I'll spend 1 fish to do so. If you don't have enough fish, you are allowed to buy new fish with the coin and feed the crew in that way. And now I have 2 coins, which means I cannot recruit this guy either. And I will spend them to... I will spend both these coins to gain 1 crew and 2 fish. So 1, 2.
Nice.
And that's the sale action done, and the torrent advances by 7, which is a lot, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, moving on.
Yes.
Roll the dice. I do this time around a 1 and 2 and a 5.
Okay.
Oh, I visited a port, and my captain has an ability that says that every time I visit a port, I place, the first time I place a die here on value 1. If I visit another port, this will advance to 2 and so on. And whenever I fight a kraken, I will have 1 extra strength against it, or 2, whatever the dice value shows. And then I remove this die to get the extra strength against the kraken, and it may start going up again if I visit more ports, which I forgot to do because that's the special ability of my captain. So let's do that. And I resolve first. With a 2 assigned on the fate value, it means that we can turn our boat 1 more time based on this. And I will need this because with the 5 speed on the sail, on the boat, first of all, I'll start on any direction I want because I was in a port, and I'll do 1 step like so. With the free turn, which we always have, I'll do this and gain a fish. So that's 2 movements done. And now I have collected all fish in a single row, which means I gain this right here, which is also an opportunity to spend and turn the boat 1 more time during your turn. I don't need this now because I have the fate die to turn again. That's 1 turn. I will need it. My plan, yeah, okay. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll turn again and fight the kraken.
Okay.
That was a bit of a weird sail. So that was 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Cool. Okay. And now I fight the kraken. The kraken has a value which I just smudged, but it was a 2. You can see it here. The map is the same. So it was a value, a kraken of value 2. Which means that I need 1 crew to fight it because the captain always counts and the captain is immortal, so they're always there to fight against the kraken. So I would need to spend 1 crew to defeat the kraken, but because I have that specific captain and I have a value of die 1 here, I spend the die instead of a crew to defeat the strength 2 kraken. When we defeat a kraken, we mark it here because if we defeat enough krakens, we may get extra points at the end of the game. And then we roll twice to get treasure from this table down here.
Twice because the strength of a kraken is 2. With a 6 strength, you roll 6 times.
Exactly. So I roll once, and a 2 means I gain 2 coins. 1, 2, and once more. A 6 is 2 points. Yes. 1, 2. And I put this aside. My sail is done, and then with the torrent, I advance 1 plus 1, 2. So that's 1, 2.
Nice. So, with my 2, I have 1 more sail. 1 more turn, yes. With my basic turn, I will turn that way. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And with that, I will turn on top and go to the port.
That's that's not 60 degrees though.
True.
That's 120.
Yes.
An eraser. Haha, you wanted a second port that early.
Okay, then I will go that way.
Okay.
So I get one fish. So I get one turn.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 point. And landed here with the 5. And with the 1, just do the maelstrom with 2.
Yes. The X marks are the marks where the treasure may be hidden at the end of the game. We will roll a die and see which one of the X marks is the correct one. Until then, it does nothing when you sail on it, but I think it stops your boat.
Yes.
Okay, but you don't gain anything unless you have already done the 5 ports and you land on the correct X mark, which finishes the game. Okay, so that's you done, and now you are the active player.
1, 3, 4.
1, 3, 4. Okay. Nice. Okay.
I'm ready?
I think I am 2. Yes, okay. So you now resolve first.
Fate with 1 is nothing. I will sail 4 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you did your free turn at the
Yes.
beginning of the sail action.
I get 1 reroll. Stop here, and with the 3, I will mark 3, 4.
3 plus 1.
Yes. 3, 4.
Okay. With the 1 on my fate, nothing happens. The 4, I do the turn at the beginning as you did as well to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And gain 2 points. And then with the 3, I mark 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
Now it's me.
Yes.
1, 2, and 6. Because we didn't mention them at the beginning of the game, and it's probably not shown very well on camera, this quest says to be the first player to spend 10 gold at a single port. This says be the first player to defeat 2 krakens. And this one, be the first player to have 10 fish and 5 crew at the end of a round.
Nice.
Okay. The actions, I think you can see with the symbols. This one we explained. This gives you 1 more turn to your boat. It's the symbol we've seen here already. And this one, with a cost of 3 fish, allows you to pass through the maelstrom, the torrent, and not get any damage for that round. Okay? Because we didn't explain those in detail. And did I just roll? Yes.
Yes.
1, 2, and 6.
Yes.
Did you assign them already?
No.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, with the 2, I can turn another 60 degrees, which I will do to go straight into that port. So that would be 16, that's 120 with the extra turn. So I'll do the 2 movement here. I have 6 movement, but I stop in a port anyway. So I do this and gain 10 points. Now that port is not marked with this symbol, so we wouldn't be able to recruit a special crew, but we do everything else. First of all, I have to spend 2 fish if I don't want to lose the crew I already have, which I will do. I'll do 1, 2. And then I can spend my coins to get new things. I think I will only spend 1 coin and get 2 fish. 1, 2. Okay, that's the port done. Did you erase the 10? Yes, you did. And now with the torrent, it's 1, 2.
Nice. With my 2 I can turn, but I don't need to. With the 6 I will sail to the port.
Yes, so I mark off this 10.
And now I'm on port, but I don't have coins, but I need to feed this crew member. So I spent 1 fish here. And with the 1 I will mark off 2 places on the milestone.
Yeah.
And that's it.
You roll the dice.
2, 5, 5.
2, 5, 5.
I'm ready.
Me too.
With the 5, I get 1 fish for every fish I collect.
1 extra fish every time you collect
Extra
fish.
yes.
So if it was 2, you'd gain 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the 5 sail, I will go through the X and stop there.
Because the X stops your speed, and because you were in a port, you don't care. You can go in any direction you like. You don't have to turn the 60 degrees anymore.
And with the 2, mark 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. With the 5, I also collect extra fish if I sail. And now with this 5, first of all, I'll go in this direction because I was also in a port. And then I will turn the free 60 degrees to go. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. And I forgot to get the +1. I was counting it, but now I was like, can't I defeat the Kraken? Okay, and if you encounter a Kraken, you have to stop your boat again, so I don't get the 5th movement.
And if you don't have a crew member to defeat the Kraken, you die, you lose the game.
I don't like that because I was almost miscalculating here. Okay, so I get 1 + 1 2 fish. And that would be, let's get a reroll because sometimes they're useful. Okay, and then I pass through the skull here, but I'll do what you did, and instead of marking off a space here, I'll spend my last coin to mark this action as done and not mark a space here from the treacherous waters. And then I fight the second Kraken, which has a value of 4, a strength of 4. 1 is the captain.
Yes.
2 is this die. And another 2 is those 2 crew members that perish in combat.
Feed the Kraken. No.
Yes.
Fight the Kraken.
Well, they were well fed up until this moment, though. They chose this life. So that was the Kraken defeated. I mark the second Kraken defeat here, which says be the first player to defeat 2 Krakens. So that's no longer available for any of us, well, for you. So I get 2 coins, which gives me a fish, and I'll do this, and then 1 point, and that gets turned face down so that to mark that it is no longer available.
It seems that you are a good pirate person.
I'm good with Krakens, but I'm losing usually, so... okay, that was done. And then I roll for the treasure of the Kraken. That's 4 times on this table as before. Okay. That's 1 with the 3.
2 coins.
2 coins. I will do this. 2, another 2 coins.
Yes.
1, 2. Another 2 coins.
Nice.
Nice indeed. What am I going to...
I need to roll 3 6s.
And... I moved the die. You saw it. Okay, so... Now I have the 10 coins to spend at a port for that quest. I'm on my way to a port. Anyway, that was the Kraken resolved, and my action is done. So I now mark 1, 2, 3 for the torrent.
Nice.
Who's rolling? I am rolling.
Yes.
Yes. Right?
Yes.
Okay. 2, 4, 5. When we start from a Kraken, though, we turn as usual. We don't go in any direction we want. That's only for ports, cliffs, which are these ones.
Yes.
I think I will explain them because we don't often do the cliffs. Cliffs and the edge of the map are obstacles. And if you go towards a cliff, but you have speed remaining, first of all, you stop on the space right before getting into the cliff or going out of the map. But if you have extra pips on the die, extra value on the die, you get damage to your boat, equal to the rest of the movement you had and you didn't manage to do, basically. But then, you starting your next turn, you go in any direction you want, as we do with ports. And then we have the sand spaces here, which stop your boat right before you reach that point. You don't get any damage if you have remaining speed, and then you start the next turn going in any direction you like. I think with that we have explained pretty much all of it, apart from the cannons, which we may see later on. So, yeah. For now, let's assign the dice. I'm ready.
Me too.
Okay. So, change your mind?
Yes. I don't need the 2 here. Okay, 5 and 4. That way, yes.
Okay. So with my first turn, I'll start sailing towards the port here. I forgot. I have 2 turns because I placed the 2 on the fate die. And then I have 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I stop there. Oh, you were going for the same port?
Yes.
Oopsie. Yeah, that was my second turn because of the fate die.
Yes.
Okay, so I visit this port first and I get the 7 points. Sorry, not sorry.
Yes.
I don't have any crew to feed. And then I want to spend all my 10 coins to get this quest done. So I'll spend 3, 1, 2, 3, to hire this guy.
Nice.
So from now on, I have this crew member here. It's a special crew member, and every time I gather a treasure chest, which we haven't encountered yet, instead of gaining treasure chests give treasure like the Kraken does, but without the combat. So if, for example, I go here, I would roll 3 times on this table here and mark a treasure chest here, which may give points at the end of the game if you gather enough treasure chests. With this crew member active, you gain double the treasure. So for this one, we'd roll 6 times on this table, which is awesome. I turn this face up.
Yes.
That's the next one. Oh, did you just lose the game? I will have a lot of crew members though. No, I will not do that. Because now I could buy a cannon though. Let's do that.
Okay.
I will also hire this one.
Okay.
I can, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. With 1 more coin.
It's 2 per player.
Yeah, 2 special crew members per player, so I cannot hire any more now. And they need fish. They need to be fed as well. So if I cannot feed any of them, they will go at the bottom of the deck again, available to be hired. So I spent the coin here, which I marked off this column, so I gained 2 crew members from that. And then 1 more fish here, not circling. I'm cheating and you're not looking.
I'm trying.
I mark off this fish to pay for that. And then I have another 6 coins to spend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gain 3 victory points, rum points, for spending this column. And with 6 coins, I will get 1 cannon with 3 coins. And I have another 3 coins now. I'll spend 1 for 2 fish. And another 2, right? I'm losing count here. Another 2 for 1 crew member and 2 more fish. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, that was a lot of math. So, now I am the first player to spend 10 gold at a single port. So we turn this face down and I get 3 points.
Excellent, Captain.
Yes, Captain. And that's the port done. Because I got the cannon. Cannons normally are not useful. They don't do anything unless you have this crew member.
The crab cannon.
Yes, which allows you to use a cannon to defeat a kraken of any strength without going through the process of how much strength you have and spending, well, losing crew members in the process. And because I visited a port, this die goes here. So now I advanced my torrent 5 times. That was where I was. 1, 2, 3. I messed up here. I was supposed to keep going from here. I did 3 now, so I have 2 left, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 total going from here.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I erase this because I lost my... Good thing we marked it so that I don't get confused. Okay, you go ahead and play. I will just do the pencil.
Okay. With a 5, it's 1 extra fish for collecting fish. With the 4, I had a plan to go to the port with 1, 2, 3 and stop there, but I think I will move faster with a 4.
For the next port?
Yes.
Right.
Do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
And get 3 chests, a treasure chest with value of 3. So I will roll 3 times. 1.
That's nothing.
Nothing.
Shame.
Yes.
2
2
coins.
2 coins. And
3, another 2 coins.
2 coins. 1, 2. So I get 1 more fish here. With that bonus. And then I have 3 more coins. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Circle your findings as well, so
Yes.
that we don't forget.
At the end, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And with the 2, 1,
Careful,
3, yes.
don't get lost.
I'm the captain.
So you roll the dice now.
Yes. Same, I think.
No, it was a
it's
5.
Yes, it's 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
that
my
is a
mistake.
3. Okay, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, this is 4. Yes. I'm ready.
Just a moment, please. If it's your... Okay, 2, a 4, and a 3. Yes, okay.
Okay, with the 2 is the turn the ship. With the 4 I will do 1, 2, 3 straight and 1 turn with
So
the
you
basic.
go to the port.
So yes,
So I mark off these 7 points
I
here.
get the 7 here and I can recruit now.
First you have to feed your crew, which is 1.
Yes, this one here.
Yeah.
And now I can spend 3 coins and 1 fish. 1,
To get the looking Louis.
3 and 1 fish. And get that guy here.
So from now on, Spyros can adjust his sail value, his sail die by 1, either -1 or +1.
With maximum of 6.
Yes, which is great. And then the final crew to hire is Leroy Lobster, which with 1 coin gives 3 crew members.
Okay, I will do it. So, first of all,
Sorry,
I
I didn't
spent
mean to distract you.
this one, and then I will get the 3 members here. Okay, and I have 3 more coins to spend. I have 4. Let's see little the path. 4, 5.
Yeah, there is a strength of 5 Kraken down here, so
Yes.
you want to prepare.
I think I will hire 2 crew members
Okay,
and buy
2 fish.
2 fish.
Nice.
And then the milestone 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. Okay,
Yes.
you roll the dice.
No, I think you didn't play. It's your
I
turn.
didn't play.
Yes.
Right. Well, you didn't want to cheat. Right. With the 2, I gain 1 more turn. With the 4, first of all, I start in this direction after the port. And then I turn with the free turn.
Yes.
And I do 2 more. And then I turn with this turn, and I do 1 more. So that was 1, 3, 4.
Yes.
Okay? So now I get the treasure chest, which is, yeah,
6.
the first one. And I roll 6 times because I have 30 treasure. Okay, I don't have a die to roll now. Can I use this? Thank you.
Ash.
A 5.
1 coin and 1 rum.
Yeah, I think it's easy to guess that Assos means
One.
ace. 1. 1 point and 1 rum. Okay, 1 coin. I said 1 point and 1 rum. But
Okay, 1 coin.
1 coin and 1 rum. Point. That was 1.
Yes.
A 3.
2 coins.
2 coins. 1, 2. A 4. Another 2 coins. 1, 2. A 2. Another 2 coins. 1, 2.
The 4 was 1 coin and 1 rum. So remove 1 coin and get 1 point.
I'll get the point and keep the coin. How many times have I rolled? 4.
Yes.
So with the 2 now, I'll only gain 1 coin because
yes,
I didn't
yes.
erase the. Okay. So I do this, and 1 more time.
Yes.
A 3. So another 2 coins.
Yes.
Okay. All the coins in the world. They're cursed coins, so I don't know if that's good though. And then I gain another 3 coins from this location. I don't know anymore. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Okay, and the torrent 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And you roll.
Yes. 2, 5, 6.
Okay.
You know what? I will re-roll. Excellent. So I'm great.
Okay.
Yes?
I'm ready.
Okay, with the 2 I gain an extra turn. With the 5 I go 1, 2, sorry, 2. I turn once, 3, and then I turn twice, 4, 5. Yes?
Yes.
I gain a cannon here, and then I fight a kraken with a strength of 6, but it doesn't matter because I have a cannon to spend and defeat a kraken of any strength thanks to the crab cannon.
Well, we don't have enough treasure to put.
That's true. Let's hope I roll only 6s.
2s.
Okay, so I mark that I have defeated a kraken, and then I roll 6 times. Do you need that? No, you don't. Okay, let's go. A 5, 1 coin and 1 rum point. A 3, 2 coins. So I'm done with the coins.
Yes.
I cannot gain any more coins now. So nothing. A point. 1 more point. Oh, and 2 points. Okay.
Traitor.
Your dice are better than mine. So that's the kraken done. And with the 1, I do... Where am I again? Here. 1, 2.
Okay. With the 5, it's the fish bonus. With the 6, I will move straight to the kraken. 1, 2, 3. Come here. So I get 3 points. Oh my god, so low points.
That's true.
1 coin. Let's go up. And kraken with strength 5. So 1 and 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I roll 5 times.
Okay.
4.
Sorry, 1 point and yeah, sorry. That was my job. Another coin and another point. 2 points.
Come on, let's go. Let's go 6.
1 point and 1 coin. And final roll.
Yes. 6.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
And 1 kraken here.
I don't see you using your captain, so I'll explain
Yes.
what it does because, yeah. Okay, this captain, the captain eel,
Yes.
yeah, can attack a kraken from a space right next to it. So instead of actually going straight to the kraken, you can fight it from any space around it.
Yes.
So it helps with navigation a little bit. Once you do that, you use this ability. The fight with the kraken acts in the same way, but once you do this ability, you put a die on that space over there with a value equal to the kraken strength you just fought, and then the die ticks down 1 every beginning of turn of round, and once it gets removed, you can use this ability again.
Okay.
It's useful, but you didn't get an opportunity to take advantage of it. Okay?
Yes.
So...
Me is rolling, I think, because I played second.
I think
no, I think I have the milestone.
Yeah.
3 more. Okay. Where is the correct place? Here. No. Here. 1, 2, 3, 3. Yes.
Okay? Yes. And you roll the dice.
It was next to the port,
yeah.
That's why I was confused. And I roll. 1, 1, and a 5.
Okay, okay. I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
Okay.
With 1 on fate is nothing. With a 5, I will do. I can turn once free.
Yes.
With the sail, and 1 with that one. So 1, 2, 3, and I get to the port.
Nice.
So
that's the port.
7.
And that's your 4th port.
Yes, and
so,
now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll roll.
We got enough information to find out where the treasure is hidden.
Yes.
So you roll a die to see which one of the X marks on the map is the one that we want to go to finish the game.
For me, we trigger for everyone, but every player rolls for...
No, you roll for everyone.
No.
Okay, we checked. So you roll for everyone.
Okay. So what is near to me? 4, maybe.
Yeah, I'm up there, so it would be nice.
But I need the 5th port. 4.
6. Where's the 6? Where's the 6?
Down here.
Where? Oh, okay. I'll do it with the blue. That's where we want to go to finish the game. And whoever finishes the game gets 7 points extra.
Yes.
But you have just arrived. Now, sorry. This is true for all of us, but But we still have to do the 5 ports and then find the treasure. So you are 1 step closer to that. I still have to do the. I know where the treasure is a bit earlier in my game, but I still have to do 2 more ports and then go to the treasure if I want to be the one to end the game. And the game ends immediately. So if you are the active player and go to and finish the game, the other players do not get to resolve their dice.
Okay.
But you visited the port, so you resolve the port.
Okay. I have no damage, and I need to feed the 2 members and
the special ones.
And the special ones. So I need 4 fish.
Yeah, it's the first time we visit a port with a special crew. So these count and they need to be fed, so you have to spend 4 fish, yes.
Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, but yes, nothing.
Okay.
And
you could choose not to feed this guy, but
it will
become available
for you,
yes.
yes. So I don't want to do it now.
Or you could gain it back. Anyway.
And
going for the quest.
I'm not sure if I can.
No, you only have four coins.
Yes. In the next board. So I think I will get, I need 2 from here. I maybe go here, but I can buy more in the future. Yes. So I think I will just buy 8 fish.
Okay, with 4 coins.
Yes, with this one I get 1 roll. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, here is your coins to get the points.
1, 2, 3, 4, so I get 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And now it's
Torrent.
torrent. I think I'm down here, yes. 1, 2.
Nice. And I have a 1 here, so nothing happens. With the 5, I keep going 1, 2. And with my free turn, I'll do 3, 4, 5. So again, 1 coin, which I don't get, and 1 point. And then here I do 1, 2. And now I roll a dice.
Yes.
2, 3, 4. Okay.
I'm ready?
Ready?
Yes.
With the 2 I can turn the boat more, but I don't want to. I just didn't want to feed the crew because fish. And then I move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. I was short 1 movement. I have a reroll. Maybe I should have rerolled. But yeah, never mind. And 4 for the torrent. So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. I will use the 2 for the turn, but I don't need it. With the 4 I will go straight to the Kraken.
Oh,
again.
nice.
So before that I get 3 points.
Nice.
And fight the Kraken with 3 strength. 1 from the captain and 2 from this crew member.
Okay, nice.
And circle it. I have to circle that one too.
And here.
And here.
And then you roll 3 times.
3 times. Okay.
That's too cool. Oh, no, 1 coin, 1 point.
1 coin, 1 point.
5.
Same.
Yes, the same. And 1 more time. That's 2 coins.
No, not this one. Can I have a
Yes, sorry. Leave it here. I don't know why I took it.
1, 2.
Nice.
Okay, and with the 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. And you roll the dice.
Yes. 2, 3, 4.
The same.
Yes.
Why not? I'm ready.
Okay. I'm ready to. Okay. With the 2 I have 1 more turn. So it's 1 here, and now I will turn
With a free turn.
with a free turn. And I use this one to do the 4, 5.
Okay,
so it's
nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
So I'm rolling for a chest 4 times.
Yes. 2 coins.
2 coins. 1, 2.
Nothing.
1, nothing.
2 points.
Yes.
1. I can't open the fingers. 2 coins.
That's it.
No. Ah, it was a 4.
A 4,
yes,
yes.
sorry. Yes, I was going for a 5.
2 coins.
Good thing I was counting. A reliable.
Good buyer,
Help.
not with a mathematician. And stop here. will hard to turn now.
Next time.
We will see.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
And
You have 2 rerolls.
With the 3, I will.
There's also this card to turn once more.
3, 4. Yes.
Can be useful. Okay, and now it's me.
Yes.
The 2 allows me to turn, which I don't need, so I sail straight through the port that you visited earlier to get the 7 points. And I have to feed 3, 4, 5 fish. So that's 1, 2, 3. I gain 1 more. 4, 5. Right? And now I can spend coins. How many do I have? A lot. I want to do this quest. 10 fish and 5 crew. So 2 coins for 2 crew members. Can I get 10 fish? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, okay, yes, I can.
Yes.
So I need for 6 more fish.
3 coins.
3 coins. 1, which gives me 2 points. 2, 3 for the 6 fish. Okay.
Yes.
Do I need anything else? I still have a cannon, so I think I'm good. Okay.
Well, we need
Why
coins
keep
only
the
for
coins?
Yes. It will
I
for
just-
the cash pass. Okay.
Just to see what will happen until the
Okay.
next port. I don't know.
Okay.
So that's the port done. I do the torrent, which is, I haven't marked this, no. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
And then at the end of the round, I have 10 fish
And 5 crew members.
and 5 crew members, so I gain 3 points. You let me do 3 out of 3 quests.
It was a plan.
Look at that. I will
I'm
not
close.
be able to mark anymore. Yeah, you got up. I roll.
Yes.
1, 4, 4. Okay.
Okay. I'm ready.
Yeah, me too. So, with the 1, nothing happens. With the 4, I'll start 1, 2, and then turn for the Kraken.
Okay.
A strength of 3 Kraken. I still have a cannon. Is there any other Kraken on the way? There is one here. I'll keep the cannon just in case I lose the crew in the process. I'll visit another port, but it doesn't matter. So,
And you need to
I forgot to turn this to a 2 as
Yes,
well.
I promise, yes.
So, with the die and the captain, I just defeat the Kraken. Yeah. Did I mark it? I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. So no. That's 1 point at the end of the game. And then I roll 3 times.
Yes.
A 4, 1 point. Another 4 is another point. I don't know what happens if we can't mark any more points. Nothing happens.
Well, Florian will tell us in the future.
Yeah, but we have to make an agreement right now. Not gain any more, I guess.
Probably.
That's how we are going to play,
Yes.
and then we will ask, and Florian can comment below, maybe, with the answer, because we don't know what happens if you run out of space to mark points. So we just make a decision now, and yeah, we'll have answers, hopefully. So that's done.
Yes.
And now 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. With a 4, I need to feed the crew, but I don't have.
Yeah, wise choice.
Yes. With another 4, I can move.
Yes.
I have 1 free, and I will
There.
spend 2 coins, so I get 2 points,
Yes.
and do that,
Yes. To turn an extra time.
and go to the port.
Nice. The final port for you.
Yes. And now I have coins, so I can defeat that Kraken.
You don't need to feed your crew because you don't have any crew members.
Yes.
Ah, you have.
Yes,
Excuse me, sir,
yes.
but you had to feed these two
These two,
guys
okay.
earlier and now.
Earlier?
For the 4.
For the 4, yes, true. So 1.
If you want to.
Yes, yes. 2, 3, 4. So I get 2 more points from that one.
Sharpen my pencil.
Okay.
Do you want to?
No, I'm okay. And now I can buy.
Yes.
I don't need to repair, I don't need the cannon. This one needs 3 crew members, so I will spend 3 coins. 1, 2, 3, so I get 1 point. Get 3 crew members.
You still have to spend this coin.
Yes, I will spend it now.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 to get.
6 fish.
I have only 5 slots, but it's okay.
Okay.
5.
That's the port done.
Yes, and the torrent. 1, 2.
Nice. Roll.
Yes.
What's that?
3, 4, and 6.
Wow. Three, 4, and 6, you say.
Yes.
I will. Whoops! I sharpened my pencil. I will re-roll
Okay.
the 6. Maybe. And I will re-roll the new 6. Oops. No more re-rolls for me.
Okay, I'm ready.
I am too.
Okay.
You rolled.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the 6 is to pay for RAM for the test coins, but I don't have.
Nice.
With a 4, I will start down and turn with my free turn. 1,
Yes.
2, 3, because I have this one.
Yes, you can move.
So I get 1 more.
And you get to use your captain.
Yay!
Nice.
With a strength of 4, so this one became a 4.
So now you fight a kraken from adjacent to it instead of on it.
Yes, did that one. So I have my captain and 3 crew members. 1, 2, 3, and roll 4 times.
They didn't survive too much past the port. It's a shame.
Yes. So 1.
Is it 2 coins?
2 coins. 1, 2.
2 coins.
And you get that one. 1.
Reroll, yes.
2.
2 more times.
Yes.
2 points. And then
Nothing.
nothing. But did you mark the kraken here?
No. I have done 1, 2, 3 krakens.
Okay.
Yes.
And yeah.
This one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. With the 4, I need to feed my people, which are a lot of people now. They are 5 plus 2, 7 people. So I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to gain a reroll. Not that it was much help earlier. And by the way, there is a rule to also feed your captain at ports
Yes.
and in hangar with a fate die. But if you cannot feed the captain, you lose the game.
Yes.
It's kind of a hard mode, which we chose not to play. And now that's done. And I sail 4 with this, and then 1 free turn into the port. Here. So I get 7 points. And then I have to feed them again, which I can't. Well, I'll spend 1 coin first to get the last fish,
Okay.
so that I can spend the 2 fish to keep Yeah, those two guys. Those two guys. Ah, I have 3 fish. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. So I gain 3 points, which I'm out of points now anyway. And then I keep one of these crew members and the rest abandon me in port. At least they survived though. They just left. Went to find their own food, I guess. And then I can spend another 3 coins. 1, which gives me, the point doesn't matter anymore, so never mind
the
that.
roll is useful now.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So I take this coin back, which is not important. So I didn't get this point because I don't need it anymore. Okay, I spent 3 coins to get another cannon, just in case. I also set this die to 1 here. And then I don't need any more crew or anything else, so that's it. That's the port done. So the torrent, where am I again? I'm lost, here. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Yes?
You roll.
I roll. I keep getting lost on the back and forth. 1, 4, 4. Maybe that's why there should be only 1 set of dice, but we wanted you to see. Because then you know that whoever has the dice is the one rolling.
1, 4, 4.
One, 4, 4.
I'm ready.
I'm almost ready. I'm actually ready.
Okay.
I rolled, so nothing happens with the 1. With the 4, I keep going straight down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fish doesn't do anything, and I gain another cannon. And then with that, I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Me, with a 4, I need to feed these 2, so I will spend 2 fish here, just in case I can get another point. And with the 4, I will do it 5.
Okay.
So it's 1, 2, 3. Get the 2 last points. That one, I have that one too. Okay. I will turn the free one here with the 4th mover and spend that one.
Oh, you're close.
Yes.
You're finishing it. I won't be there in time.
And I'm here.
And you also roll the dice,
Yes.
so if you end it, I don't get to do anything.
Yeah, I need just a 2 because I have the plus.
Yeah. Well, what are the chances? You roll 3 once and you have a reroll.
Yes.
3
3
rerolls. I'm done. Okay. 4, 5, and a 6. I don't even need to set them, but. And the torrent die doesn't matter anymore because we won't get there.
Yes.
So.
Just finish it.
Yeah, technically you could feed the crew and get 1 more point, but we did say that, it's pointless. So you finish it.
Yes.
So you mark this and get 7 points. This is a misprint, by the way, it's 7 points. So yeah, you mark this because you finished the game. And now the game is over.
Yes.
Right? So, first of all, we get points from this location here. If we've reached a point here, we get it, and then we get the first unmarked space for the treacherous waters, which I don't think any of us has marked any. So that's 6 points for me.
5 for me.
Okay, then we add up the points from the ports, and Spyros gets an additional 7 because he finished the game. That's 38, right?
Yes, and 45.
Yes. And then we transfer this number down here, and we also get points from that, which is 30.
Yes.
Did we? You
No,
got.
I won because I
Yeah.
found a.
You
treasure.
finished the game.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 14, 74 for me, 80 for you.
Yes.
Yep.
That's it.
I was doing so well at the beginning.
Yes.
I didn't think you would be able to catch up, but you did.
Yes.
Sneaky, sneaky pirate captain. You forgot to tick down the die as well
Yes.
at some point, but
It was from what I can show, it's 1 to 10, so
yeah.
it will.
Okay, just for the sake of rules,
Yes.
you know. Yeah. So that was it.
Yes.
I guess you got a good idea of how the game plays. Again, we had some questions that, as with the points, for example, we don't know the answers to, but I don't think it's important for you to evaluate whether you'd enjoy the game or not. This will be resolved by the time the game goes live. So, again, it is on Gamefound. It's on the upcoming projects at the moment. It will go live pretty soon.
Yes.
When is it? I don't remember.
I think next week.
Yeah.
In 10 days at most.
Yeah, so go follow the project there, keep up with the updates and the news, and be the first to back it, maybe. It's also pretty affordable. I think it's €6. Euro, not dollars.
Yes, yeah, €6.
Yeah. So for 3 maps, I think it has 3 different maps to play with. And
I don't know if there are more Fate or Glory cards or more crew members.
yeah.
This is all about Florian, the stretch goals.
Yeah. So yeah. That's it. We hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, leave a thumbs up before you go. Subscribe. We post once per week and we do playthroughs, unboxings, some reviews sometimes and more. So yeah, subscribe for more videos like this. And yeah, we hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye.
Bye.